Alright, so my weaving is just about done here. I just have a little bit more that I could almost put one of my pieces of paper in. There's two ways to fix this. I can either put my scissors back inside here and make these cuts a little longer, but my scissors are having trouble sort of getting in there. Or the other option would be to trim just a little bit off of the strip of paper here, and then go back and finish the weaving. So one more strip of paper. And the last one is always kind of the hardest one to go in and do because it's tight. There's not a lot of room left over. So now I managed to get that last one on there. Okay, I'm ready now to do the extras. So you are going to be making little skinny pieces go through, and I chose a yellow and a purple to use for this. And I'm going to cut little skinny pieces off. And I might do skinny pieces that are going to go across the top this way. So I'm just going to cut straight across the bottom edge of this piece of paper, and it looks like I'm going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So that's 2. Here comes 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this part isn't really weaving because I'm going to thread them through right on top of my papers that are already in there. So just so you know, I have not glued this yet, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to lift this up and get my purple strip through here. If you want to alternate between two colors here, that would be perfectly fine also. I'm not really introducing a new color. I am sticking with my same color scheme. So if you remember, this is, the purple is representing the buddy bench that is out there by the playground. So this is probably going to be the easiest part. But you can see how this starts to really change the look of your weaving. Gives it a little punch of a little bit more. So now once I have my last one through, you might also, you can stop here if you've run out of time, or if you are thinking I don't want to do the next step, then you can stop right now and you can go ahead and glue it. Or I can take my other piece of paper, and this is my longer paper, and I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 skinny strips off of this paper. So these might have to be skinnier than the purple ones that I did, but they should be about the same. It should work. So I'm just going to cut 2 right now to show you what's going to happen. I've had students do this different ways. I've had people who have just put the skinny strips under like that, and that's fine. I've had people who've gotten fancy and they've decided they're going to go on top of the big strip, but they're going to go under the skinny strip here. All right, it's kind of fancy. I've even had some people who have said on this strip, let me cut one more and show you. I've even had students who have decided that they're going to say go under the first strip, over the second, and under the third. So they're actually weaving this strip through. So the choice is yours what you're going to do. I'm going to pause for just a moment. Alright, so here is my weaving. It is finished. if you like, and I personally do like, to go over, or rather under, the ones on the ends also, like this. I think it gives it a much nicer completed look, but if you don't like that, you can stop with just the inside ones. That is completely fine. So now that I have my strips on here, my fancy skinny strips, now I can glue everything down. And when you're gluing, you're going to need, it's a lot of gluing, so you're going to need to glue under, I should take the cap off. You're going to glue your little strip, your skinny strip, to your big strip, and your big strip down to the base paper. And then you're going to come all the way and do all of these like that. You're going to glue your little skinnies here. And then you're going to have to turn it over and do these. So I'm going to glue the skinny strip down to the paper, the big strip down to the paper, because that's on the back. And when you do that, nothing's going to fall out. Now this is what I did. This is a much bigger weaving than you're working on, but that's how I got this one. I have both the skinny strips going across and the skinny strips going up and down. But everything is glued, front and back. Nothing's going to come out of here. So I can't wait to see what you guys do. These are going to be awesome because you're awesome. See you later.